A question I get asked is, how do I get my ADU permitted? What is the process to permit my ADU? That depends on your jurisdiction, but there are some similarities across the board that you'll need to start with. One is understanding what you can build and where you can build it, and that's found at the planning department or with a proper architect, designer, and permitting company. We come out to the property, we look at the property, discuss with you what you'd like to build. Once we determine that what you'd like to build and the actual feasibility all work together, then we create a set of plans. And plans include things like the site plan, the structural element, the floor plan, everything that we need to get a permit, which are those plans, Title 24, which are the environmental requirements that every jurisdiction will require to accompany the set of plans, and the solar information if the property is bound by the requirements of solar. When that package is prepared, we submit that to the city. And here's the difference with every jurisdiction. Each one requires that set of plans and those set of documents, but some require ancillary documents. For example, the city of Escondido, California requires that you include a preliminary title report. Preliminary title reports will tell the city if there are any easements on your property. So what's an easement? An easement is a section of the property that we can't build on, and we can expand more upon that in another video. However, the PTR is required with the city of Escondido, where it's not required with the city of Oceanside. It's not required with the city of San Diego. So supplementary documents for the permit process are different in each jurisdiction. So you'll need to know that when you're ready to submit. After the plans are submitted to the city is mandated by the state to get you an answer within 60 days. Either they approve the plans as they're submitted, or they have to give you back corrections. And what corrections mean? There could be a manhole cover that you didn't mark, or there could be a distance between the property line that there's a discrepancy. It could be a building issue, could be stormwater. Whatever the case may be, the city is allowed to have 60 days to get that information back to you. And once you resubmit the corrections, the city can take another 60 days to get back to you. And if they find something else that they find a discrepancy in and they want corrections, it could take another 60 days. You see how there's a pattern developing there? Hopefully, we can present the city with the correct information the first time around, although that doesn't happen often. It does happen. And it can take between, I'd say, 4 and 8 months to get a permit, but that's due to that correction turnaround time. And if you're familiar with any sort of development and construction, you'll know that those timelines really are expedited, especially when you consider the history. If you have any more questions about permitting or design, click below to reach us via email or click on a link to see another video.